Was I even live when you sent that? I don't know who you are. Love you too. You're not weird. Oh, I won't know. Hello. I'm gonna turn off the light. I just finished a bunch of paid requests and stuff. And now it's like 1 a.m. What is my favorite movie? 3 Idiots. I'm good. I'm eating a hot dog. I'm so talented. Thank you so much. I will soon. I will. I just didn't. I forgot to eat dinner, so I'm eating right now. Are you Indian? My mom is Nepalese and my dad is Indian. So yes. We speak Hindi at home though. Hi. Hi, Pearl. Oh my god. Why is there an ad? I think it's because my monetization got turned on again. There was like I had my monetization on when I hit, I forget when, but it was like a while ago, a few months ago. And then they randomly they took away my monetization for like quote spam and other shit. And then randomly I just checked today and it just got fixed. So I don't know how it I don't know what's going on with that. Good night. It wasn't copyright because I never monetize anything with copyright. I turn it off, and it's not legible anyways. But they listed like identity verification and spam as the reasons, and then I even added them on Twitter, and I was like, guys, you need to help me out, and they couldn't help me out, and then just today it randomly just got fixed. YouTube's always been suspicious. Well, you may not know where I live, but it's like 1 a.m. for me. Hello. You're something really unique. How do I make it? Well, my ideas obviously come from my head. I use Audacity to edit the audio, and then I use CapCut to edit the video. It's so late for you. Why are you awake? I was finishing up paid requests and other stuff. Florida vibes? Never insult me like this ever again, Mike. How dare you? I feel like every time I get on here, every time I go on live, someone's like, you're white, or they think I'm British, and both of those hurt my soul. But Florida vibes, like what the hell? Okay, I'll give you a hint. I live in the northeast of the United States. I How the fuck are you so creative with your affirmations? I don't know, like it's just like I feel like a lot of people. I thought you were white, Pearl. I'm blocking you right now. How dare you? No, I'm not British. I don't know why everyone's shocked. In all of my descriptions, it says that I'm Indian and Nepalese. Like everyone's so like shocked as if I don't talk about it all the time. I literally advertise it. How many subliminals do you work on in a day? Now that depends. I with paid requests, Patreon stuff, and my actual like subliminals, I have I probably produce like 30 or 40 a month, if not more, depending on the amount of requests I take. You sound a cute little boy and a big pretty girl. I think I think that's very gender affirming. I think. I don't know. I feel like I was talking about something but I forgot. You're so cool. Thank you. You're also very cool. How was your graduation day? It was good. No, it's not the Deliverance sub, it's another sub. Oh, really? I live in Maryland too. Not for long though. I'm going to I'm going to another state for college soon. You're so intimidating. I forget like how's medical studies? What? I wouldn't know. I don't study medical. I'm literally listen. Listen. I is that that was very that's very funny, but that's very funny, but you guys don't know why, obviously. Val knows why. I'm not studying medicine, which is why I'm confused. I thought that was Moza. There's 57 people here. I'm alarmed all the time at my sub count, like just shocked because when I used to go live, I used to go live really often, but when I used to go live really often, I used to only have like 8 or 10 people on my lives. There's a medical student that has the same user as you? What? I live in Brazil. That is good to know. How is it? Do you know how to improve English? Indian here? Okay, well, I learned Hindi and Nepali first, but when I started learning English, I was still pretty young. So it's like, oh my god, why would you set them up like that? Don't read Wattpad, but you should read in general. Reading. If you want to burn like 50% of your brain cells, you can read Wattpad. Yes, AO3 is higher quality, I will admit. Can you speak in Hindi? This is another question I get a lot. Like, हाँ मैं बोल सकती हूँ, मैं हिंदी बोल सकती हूँ मगर लोगों को समझ में नहीं आएगा. Who is your favorite subliminal maker other than yourself? Everybody who's in my featured channels. Like, I have a channel section, and it's literally called I Love You. But I'll make another. I keep thinking about it, but I haven't actually done it. Like, making another post for all my favorite sub makers. There's actually a lot. Do you listen to K-pop? No. Amazing. Whenever I see another Nepali person, I get so happy. Are you gonna make another shifting sub? Perhaps. Are you a Swiftie? I don't think I consider myself part of any fandom because I just like I never like got the like I never got I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know, people used to get celebrity crushes. Well, they still do. Like, I don't understand it. Like, I don't get the like feeling or the urge to like crush on a celebrity like that, you know? But I do listen to Taylor Swift, you know. I know people keep asking me for shifting subs. Like, I know I said I'm making another one, but even if I didn't make one, like the stuff that I have already is like more like I don't know, like what else could you want? Plus, sometimes when people request things and they don't know that it's already on my list, I move it further down my list out of spite. Like I was going to make it, but I won't make it now. You know? Not that I'll tell them that, but and you know, it doesn't happen often because most of the time people's requests are like, sorry, could you make a subliminal for a fungal infection on my toes? Like, why the fuck would I make that? I don't understand. What about my channel just convinced you that I would make that for you? No, and then they'll ask me they'll like pull out some like random um yeah, you know, people who request under small submakers specifically and only, they just really piss me off so much because they know that a bigger submaker won't make it, and it's like they want to take advantage, and it irritates me a lot. You're so cool. I'm simping. Val, you see that? Your voice is so pretty. Thank you. I'm curious to know what are you going to be studying in college? You guess. Did you ever feel afraid of change? I'm sure at some point I did, but I don't think like I'm usually a very like stable person. Actually, okay, that's a big thing. I'm not actually that stable. Like I'm always like changing and switching up things, but I'm like a reliable person, if that makes sense. Like, you can rely on the fact that I'll change, you know? I'm guessing you're studying psychology. Maybe. Close. Okay, shifting is changing your awareness of the third dimension. Astral projection is other dimensions. You give me art vibes. That's a compliment. Close. I'm surprised you guys haven't guessed it, considering you were talking about my AFs. English, yeah. I'm sorry this is annoying, but with reality shifting, I have a live on it. I have another live on it. It's called All About Perma Shifting / Respawning. I'm majoring in English and literature. Blue Fire guessed it. I would never take finance. Ever. How dare you? How dare you? I cannot believe you just called me a finance bro. I can't even do this right now. I'm kidding. Why did you choose your channel's name Slade? It's my last name in most of my desired realities. You're planning on taking finance? Talk about projection. I feel like you are going to quit in the first year and follow your passion. See, guys, this is called mirror work. I thought it was another synonym for slay, lol. No, that's you guys came up with that. You guys started saying Slade, like Slayde. If you weren't an English major, what would have been your second choice? That's a good question. I like a lot of things. So it could be math, it could be science, it could be psychology. No idea. I'm very good at math. I just don't know if I want. I mean, math is fun for me. How'd you get your username Slade? Someone just asked me that, didn't they? So, how does it feel to be the prettiest in the room? It feels good, considering I'm the only one in the room. It's okay. I love aliens. Like, I love like stereotypical aliens, like drawings. Even my phone case has an alien on it. Happy last day of school. I am very fond of aliens. I feel like I should dissect that one day, but not today. How do you come up with your affirmations? It's my brain. Little gray cells. Do you believe in aliens? I believe in a lot of things. I don't know though. What? Okay. Will you write a book in the future? I'm in the middle of a few books. I'm just so busy. What do you not believe in then? What? That's a broad question. I feel like I'd. What if one day aliens attack us? I feel like you'd lose, to be honest. Like, oh, have you guys watched the movie? What is it? End of the fucking world or something? No, that's a show. What's the movie? Wait. Don't Look Up. So the movie Don't Look Up, like the weirdest fucking cast ever. Like Jennifer Lawrence, Leonardo DiCaprio, Timothy. But anyways, that movie, they were, you know how they were all freaking out about like the world ending in 6 months, but like if the world was ending in 6 months for real, I would be delighted. Like seriously, like that is my son. I would be living it up for 6 months. But what do you regret the most? Are we in therapy? Am I paying you? Do I owe you $200? Do you take insurance? Why would you be delighted? I would be delighted because I could go into as much debt as I wanted and also shift. Is piercing. I owe you a drink. Going to therapy isn't helpful. Who said that? I'm getting ambivert vibes from you. Am I correct? I don't know. Probably. I'm not that introverted. Like, yeah, maybe. I did notice. I just didn't reply. I just forgot. I have like 500 trains of thought going on at once, which is why I have so many like you know how people talk about running out of ideas? I have the opposite problem. I have too many ideas. Like I wish that I could duplicate myself 50 times so that I could do everything I wanted. Or if one day could be like 70, 72 hours. Thomas the Train themed. I'll take that as a compliment. No, thank you. You wrote fanfic for your friends? What's the most life changing thing you discovered, like advice? Oh my lord. Okay, wait. Oh, probably like in middle school when I was um, like one day I just was, I never really cared much. Like when I was little, I was very much like, I was always like doing my own thing and then, taking care of my brother, shit like that. But like when I was in middle school, one day I just had the idea, like, I was like, I actually don't care at all. Like, but this was in regards to like social anxiety, but the realization was like super profound for me. I was like, yeah, I don't really care about what people think or what people say or about other people in general. Like, I just realized that I didn't really care, and it was just like a big waste of my time. It sounds kind of harsh when you sing it out loud, but just like nobody gives a fuck. Like when you're out in public, nobody gives a fuck. But that unintentionally, like it extended to pretty much everything. Can we avoid death by shifting? That's the concept of quantum immortality. What do you think of working with the demons? Well, considering I work with demons, I would say yay. Do you have any addiction? Y'all need to search up icebreaker questions, like, or talk to people in real life. Do demons and angels exist in other dimensions? They're higher dimensional beings, yeah. Which demon are you working with currently? I'm not divulging that. Like, what are your resources? A lot. I mean, there's a lot of different resources. You worked with Shiva, right? How'd it feel? Low key, I was freaking out when I first started. I was like, oh my god, Shivji, oh my god, like freaking out. But even though it was a little bit overwhelming, like once I got my shit together and got focused, then it was fine. I have a cat I named Capitalism. Why would you do that? That's kind of camp. When's your birthday? September 4th. That is funny. I love you. I'm a fan from Arab. Hi, I love you too. Yeah, I do practice witchcraft. I wasn't trapped under the claws of capitalism. How does one get into subliminal making? With Google Docs? Seriously? What does it exactly mean to be working with gods and others and all that? It means you're accepting them as a mentor and building like a mentor type of relationship with them, like accepting their guidance, when you worship a deity, you're providing like respect and gratitude and stuff. But when you work with deities, you have a little bit of a more direct okay, I feel like I should just reinstate one of my boundaries, which I think that I said before. I don't like to talk about my practices or how I got into my practice or my resources, etc., because my witchcraft path, at least, is like super personal to me, and I am not an encyclopedia for you to learn from. If I could learn, you guys can learn, and I have faith that you can learn, but I just don't feel like it's a good idea for me to open up about that. I just don't feel comfortable. Hello. Yeah. Thank you. It's not really about what resources you start with. It's just about using your own it's just you have to think it through. Like once you digest information, think it through, process it. Does this make sense? Why does it make sense? You, I feel like people do say this in school often, but like or at least in my school often, but you should always be asking questions because that's the only way you're going to critically think about anything. And that's the only way you're going to like find holes in your logic or your thought process so that you know how you want to further your knowledge. Plus, things like if one resource says X and you can't find any other resource that says the same thing, it's kind of, shady, It's also helpful if you can find like communities that align with your belief system. His aura feels well, his energy feels very obviously intense, kind of. Okay, my ears just started ringing, but it's like I don't know how to explain. It's very chaotic, but it's disciplined, like the energy itself is chaotic, but the way it's wielded and used is very disciplined and orderly. And that's why you have to be disciplined yourself, because if you're not, you're going to get caught up in the chaos and just like swept away. Do you have a way that you like to be perceived? Actually, that's funny because one of the things that I had to come to terms with was that everybody perceived me in a different way depending on like themselves. I'm actually triggering for a lot of, just like my existence and the way and my opinions and the way I say things are very triggering. I actually get a lot of DMs which were like which are something along the lines with I used to get triggered by your channel, but now I'm in a different like mental space. And so now I love your channel and your content, which is like super, super funny. And I do have a Discord server. It's in my community tab, by the way. But yeah. I don't know what any energy means. So a movie for entertainment purposes is stating that a demon is evil because of Abrahamic religion. Well, I don't know why you want me to reassure you. I said yes, I have a Discord. I already answered. It's in my community tab. Which of your subliminals would you consider the most powerful? All of them? Which would you recommend for shifting the fastest? Depends. You perceive me the same way you perceive Batman? That's kind of cute. I like it. That is so true. Dazzle. Yeah, shifting ones. Shifting brew and slipping like sand are pretty. Or the void one. Hi Slade, love you. Love you too. What? That is such. Now that is imagery right there. 10 out of 10. So, if deities exist in it, That Neville said we being consciousness are God. L L L L L. That's not what that means. You guys are being very religious about what Neville says about the idea that we are God. I've talked about this twice before. So when Neville says, forget Neville, I don't even like him that much. But what he means by we are God is that we all have a consciousness that we share. My existence and my awareness does not contradict your existence and your awareness. We coexist. My awareness is different from your awareness. The whole idea of quote we are God means that we all are in charge of our own awareness, and we all are the same consciousness. We're made of the same consciousness. We belong to the same consciousness. Does that make sense? We are God because we can control our reality and our experience. But that doesn't mean that other entities and other beings don't exist. You know? Like, just because I exist doesn't mean that everything else is an illusion, because the way that he's talking about, quote, God is not a single entity, It's kind of like source slash being slash God as the collective, you know? Everyone is super focused on, like, God being a singular person that, like a composer that, waves his little baton and, orchestrates everything, but that's not really the case. It's because we're used to the idea of fate. What? If I try to manifest someone else's mindset, then I'll be invading their private space? That's up to you to discern. I don't know why it would be an invasion. So I'll explain another way. In Hinduism, there's one true source, right? And we're all deities are manifestations of that source, just like all humans and mortals are manifestations of the same source. That's basically what they're saying. Like, everyone is a manifestation or part of this source singular consciousness. I once heard somewhere that you exist and everything else is an illusion. Well, they suck and you shouldn't listen to them. I hate people who just say things randomly, like, yes, they are made of the same stuff as us. They're just different beings. I'm pretty sure solipsism is about your mind, but this is not about your mind. It's about being. Your mind is like secondary. Your mind is like your mind is part of your vessel, which allows you to experience. I do mind you asking. Yeah, there are a few egregores. You know Venom from Marvel? I think Venom's an egregore. Like, there's weird egregores. There's also a few Christian God egregores. Well, there's one that I know of, and then there's the other one. There's like Christian God 1, and then Christian God remixed. Well, he exists now. Hi, Nick. An egregore. So an egregore is the idea that when a collective, like when a bunch of people believe in something, this mass belief actually manifests the being into existence. The law of assumption is not a method. If you think that affirming is better for you and somebody else thinks that visualizing is better for them, you guys are following the same law. The law does not change because you use a different method to follow the law. Worshipping deities isn't for respect these days, it's for self-attainment. Okay. In Hinduism, this isn't how you achieve Brahman. Well, if you weren't so busy being judgmental, you'd also realize that one of the biggest principles of Hinduism is that everybody has their own path to moksha. So every god of every religion exists. In my belief system, yeah. I'm manifesting a physical change quickly. There's no difference between manifesting a pencil and manifesting like skinny arms. I think that's my biggest tip. Why is it pitch black? Because I'm a ghost. How's your day, Slade? It was good. It doesn't mean that concept is false. Well, to me, I don't believe in it. But like, you're chewing in my ear right now. I'm literally like a foot away from the computer. Where are you from? Somewhere. And your opinion is hell and heaven exists too? They probably exist somewhere. Like, yeah. So basically, about the other belief systems being false, I don't subscribe to the Abrahamic belief systems, but I cannot sit here and say that it's false. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not my place. Everybody has their own beliefs and their own way of interpreting their universe. So people are so focused on the consequences of life, which is very funny to me. They're also scared of karma or karma. You have a very calming voice. Thank you. We shifted to heaven? Probably have a blast. If you like it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to tell people, like, if you sit there, like, I'm sitting here right now, eating this, I'm still generating karma. Like, the karma is existing. What you eating? I'm eating a hot dog. I've died a few times, but only for a little while. Always ignore me when I say hi. You said hi? Always. You act like you act like we're homies. I don't even know you. Hi. Peanut butter and bread. Imagine eating a hot dog at 2 a.m. Well, some of us had work, Mike. Okay. Because when you worship a deity, you are also providing them with energy. Okay, well, I think I get water. I'm about to go get soda because I'm craving some carbonation. Do you take requests or suggestions? No, L ratio. I can't believe it. That's the first time I've ever said that out loud. Please let me pass away now in peace. I mean, I said that because of my community post. Why do people generally feel the deity? Well, I give energy to my subliminals, but I don't like cease to exist. You can still feel like what do you put on top of your hot dog? Stuff. It's almost 7 a.m. where I'm from. No, that's crazy. What are you doing up so early? You're like lucid. That's true. That's true. Are ghosts evil? What? What's your thought process? Why would a ghost be evil? What are your pronouns? I use any pronouns. I prefer they them because I'm always confused about my pronouns, but I don't really mind. What's your That's nice. I don't listen to Rosemary after her community tab and her. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't listen to Rosemary. But yeah. Clockworkers? I don't really have an opinion. They're okay, I think. I don't know. I've never really interacted with them. I mean, I have, I think, a few times. But, like, offhandedly. People like their channel. Did something happen? Wait, what happened? You know, it's 2 a.m. I don't really, I'm not really gonna talk about it. But you know who did talk about it? The Tumblr girlies. The Tumblr girls. They did talk about it. They did talk about Rosemary. And I thought, personally, it was hilarious. Slade, please answer my question. Which question? Oh, well, people have different opinions on reincarnation. Some people think you get to decide, some people think you don't. I don't know. Yeah, just search up Rosemary on Tumblr. Rosemary Subliminals on Tumblr. I don't know. I feel like waking up early in the morning is the best thing ever. I prefer staying up, mostly. I like extending the day at the end of the day. Mostly because I'm always so busy in the morning. You're welcome. What's Tumblr like? I don't know. I don't really use it. Okay, can we not talk about Rose Subliminals? It's like, we get it. She was weird. She's gone now. What's my favorite hobby? Can you guess? Well, I like writing. I like running. Actually, I have a love-hate relationship with running. Actually, I ran track, but like, I love it. I hate it though, you know? I like running outside. Like, yeah, I like running. I like reading. I like running. I like painting, even though I'm not that good at painting. It's just fun. I like if dancing is nice. I like writing. I think I already said that. You like breathing? Yeah, it's cool. I like breathing too. Sometimes. I like walking. I mean, Slade OMG. OMG, what? What happened? Well, that's a funny question. I want you to think about what the word respawn means. Kate wrote outside because Indian, I'm a girl. I shouldn't slander since you love India and Nepal, but hey, it's just a reality of India, bro. It's not safe a lot of the time. My first time hearing. Oh, I thought something happened. Well, welcome. God, give me cardiac arrest almost. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Orange or apple juice? Dude, that's a hard question. Apple juice. I like orange juice more in the mornings, but I like apple juice the rest of the time. I just really like apple juice because of apple cider. You know? You know? You give me free spirit vibe. Thanks, Lucas. Kai, have you answered to my question? I don't know. And I honestly can't, I'm not scrolling back, so. I think that everybody should make subs for themselves. I think it's fun. And I think that, like, once people make subs for themselves, it's like it reduces a lot of the illusion behind subs. What should we take with apple cider vinegar? Man, why are you asking me? I don't fucking know. I drink apple cider, like the sweet shit, the carbonated shit. I like that. How do sub formulas work? Magic. I drink beetroot, carrot, and something else juice. It sounds gross, but it's good for the body. Do you like dosa? I love dosa. Dosa is amazing. Actually, my uncle said that my uncle really loves dosa. He's like, I could eat dosa every day for the rest of my life. He's just like, he loves it so much. What's your favorite Bollywood song? That is a, now that is the question right there. That is a very, actually, I have a playlist. You give me reincarnated tree vibes. That is a compliment. Good night. What's your favorite Bollywood movie? My favorite Bollywood movie is Three Idiots because it's just amazing. Like, what's not to like? During for dancing, I'm just always dancing when Malam Pichkari comes on. Actually, I have so many favorites. You give me Master Oogway vibes. Why do everyone keep saying that? Like, crying Yasi. She calls me that. She calls me Master Oogway. Are you Indian? Yeah. What's your Instagram? It's in my it's in my thingy. Who are your godly parents in PJO? Let me check. Can you guys guess? I've seen Jabba. Yeah, Zeus is one of them. Cheater, I know that you're in my server. Are you? You are. Zeus is one of them. Athena. Athena makes sense. I love shawarma. Amber said he has a good song too. Most of the songs that I listen to are like old Bollywood, like nostalgic 2000s Bollywood. Did you do a BuzzFeed quiz or did you just choose? Well, I chose Zeus because actually one of the first deities I ever worked with was Zeus. Hi, Lily. First time to your live? Hello. I thought it was a subliminal for living a short life. You definitely thought that. No, that's funny. Cosmic Bunny appeared. You worked with the goddess Athena? No. I don't like idli. I just think that there's too much rice, and then like it's just not. It just doesn't have a balanced taste for me. Like I feel like I don't like it. Your favorite singer and songs? I don't have a favorite singer. I always listen to Hosea though, like pretty much. I very consistently listen to Hosea. He's just very like gay, you know? I have the coconut white chutney is good. Do you draw? Yeah. Not well. It's like I just draw and paint for fun. One day I'll post the painting of a giraffe. I have like random paintings. Mostly I paint like my dreams and they're very weird. David Hosier song? It changes. Right now it's probably what was it? Angels of Small Death and Codeine, Jackie and Wilson. Good night. Paint me. I would never paint somebody named Mike. I'm sorry for the disappointment. My ancestors would never let me get away with that one. Yes, my scripture sub. I don't. What song did I use for Spiral? Bye. What happened, Mike? See, I would never paint you. Ever. Just because you asked, I would never paint you. You didn't even ask. You said paint me. Like, ew. No. Yeah, see? I love those two songs. Spiral is one of my favorite subs ever. Like, I just really outdid myself on that one. It's amazing. I was like, a few days after I made it, I was like, why am I so happy? And I realized it was that I was just like unreasonably happy. Yeah, it's amazing. I feel like a lot of my favorite subs, I mean, I just make subs because they're fun, but the subs I enjoy making the most get the least amount of views, which is funny, but I mean, I still make them. Like my Batman sub. You know how many times I redid that sub? It's crazy. Any advice on picking a name? I want to change it, but I can't choose something. Just search up gender neutral names because they're always the coolest. You know, I name everything like people always ask me for names. Like I have like lists of names on backup always. Like anything you want, I have a name for it. But I'm not naming you, sorry. Because your name is Nick. And I have a vendetta. I have a vendetta against 3 Nicks. Don't change it to Mike. Ew. I feel like Mike for if you heard that a Mike was on steroids, would you be shocked? No, exactly. Like that's just the kind of vibe Mike gives off. Like if someone came up to me and was like, "Oh yeah, Mike at the gym is on steroids," would I be shocked at all? No. I'd be like, "Yeah, that makes sense." You'd be a little shocked. Why? Mike is a businessman? What planet are you on? I have a gender neutral birth name. That is such a flex. Yeah, 3 Nicks. Mike is literally like Michael is a businessman, okay? Mike is a gym bro. Michael is like middle management, okay? Mike is I'm at the gym. Scamming people in the office? What the fuck? No, Mike is not in the office, bro. Mike is in the office on his breaks from the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, Michael is like, okay, I can see baseball coach. Yes, a bar floor manager. That makes perfect sense. Michael is from the office. See, this is the difference. Michael is from the office. Mike was his like quote street name, which just tells you a lot about society. Well, why didn't you just say that? That is such a cooler alternative to Mike. Bye, Lily. What's else? Oh, that's funny. You feel, thank you. You feel like there are pros and cons to having a unique name? I feel like you could say that about everything. I feel like there are pros and cons to zebra leggings. You know, it just makes anything sound like very introspective when there's pros and cons to everything. What's your favorite Bollywood song? Please stop the Mike hate. This is Armenian slander. No, if you wanted to slander Armenians, you'd probably slander the Kardashians. To be honest. But like I feel like for a Halloween costume, a zebra legging would be a pro, you know? Pro for Halloween. Pro can potentially be camp if you're like an amazing stylist. Can be a statement. And maybe that's the point. Like pro could be that zebra leggings are so fucking ugly that you'd wear them for Halloween. What name is better, Nick or Mike? Even though I hate so many Nicks, I don't actually hate that many Mikes. Actually, I don't really hate Mikes. I have been that I don't like 3 Nicks. I prefer Nick. Mike or Tyler? Tyler. I have a friend named Tyler. He's cool. He's kind of weird, but he's like weird cool, you know? Like he's weird in a way that's cool. Bye. Weird cool is like someone is like weird, but in a cool way. Because you know you don't want to be like an NPC because they're not weird and they're boring. And then weird is people who like make out in the hallways when I'm trying to get to English, you know? That's just weird. Like you can move, you know? That's just annoying. Weird cool is basically Slade. You think I'm weird? It's nice. I never understood, like Okay, no. Weird cool is the opposite of NPC. Keep up. Keep up. Think of an NPC, like, think of an NPC outfit, and then think of the opposite of an NPC outfit. That's weird cool. Being a jock is an NPC. You know what's funny? A lot of the jocks in my school were in choir for some reason, so they were actually okay. But also the music. I mean, the football team sucked, but exactly. Mike is such an NPC name. Kendall. Exactly what I'm saying. Like, actually, our choir is highly regarded, and people take choir people take the music department. People used to take the music department in my high school more seriously than like football. You know. Um. Yeah, choir was like for real. People were like dead serious about choir, but not about football. Our football team was ass. I mean, like, it was so bad. Disney or Nickelodeon? Disney? I feel like Kendall is not an NPC name. Kendall is like Kendall is like I'm the cool best friend. Okay, Mike, okay. I can't even believe somebody named Mike C said cap. Like, it's literally in your name. C for cap. Dummy. Come on. No wonder I like you, Kendall. I love Capricorns. My best friend is a Capricorn. Do you love any sport? I was on varsity volleyball. Oh my god. I'm a Virgo and I have a Leo Mercury, which is like a super interesting combination. Exactly, you're the cool best friend. What's a Capricorn? It's the new edition of Capri Suns they released. You're a Libra? That makes sense. Are you a Libra for real? What's your rising? I'm like so suspicious. Why do people slander Virgos? Because they suck. That's why. I don't trust people who don't like Virgos, like, to be honest. Like, if I want anything done, I'm employing a Virgo or a Capricorn. I'm a Cancer. That's nice. Do you like Gemini? Yes. I love Geminis. Hi, Francis. Exactly. Crazy, but always right. Like, exactly. I am a Virgo and I was about to cry until. I like Libras. What's your rising? My rising? I have a Scorpio rising. I just have a really weird chart. Like, nothing makes sense. Out of all the Mercuries I could have had, they gave me a Leo Mercury, which I think is funny. You have a Scorpio rising too? It's funny. I have a Taurus moon. Mike, shut up. What's the Well, okay, if you have questions about the process of shifting and respawning, I made a whole live on that. It's called About Permashifting and Respawning. You have a Taurus. Mike, shut up respectfully. Yeah, I have to remind myself. I have to remind myself to tack on respectfully. How dare you call Kendall an NPC? Mike, I'm gonna put you in timeout. Then, like, when you first shift and respawn, then wait, what's confusing? The process is the same. The process is mostly up to you. Like, you shift, you can come back, you cannot come back, you can decide the time. Like, there's no set, like, people look for structure while shifting, but the only structure is the structure that you give it. So, I don't like my astrology chart. Now, why would you say that? Kendall is such a model name. Like, I can imagine a model called Kendall. That's because Kendall Jenner is one of the most popular models ever. Hello. Mike, you're literally an NPC. Like, Mike C is such an NPC name. You even shortened your full name into an NPC name. Because you know that it's your calling. You know that it's who you are, you know, on the inside. Hello, Marley. Cat attack. Well, the difference between a respawn and a permashift is pretty much up to you. Like, yeah. Yeah. Mike, NBC sole purpose arc. Yes, Mike. I know you. I can see through you. You are an NPC. It's okay though. There needs to be. He doesn't even know what an arc is. It's just like an NPC to not know what an arc is, you know? It's okay. There needs to be some balance in the universe between NPCs, cool best friend characters, main characters, anti-heroes, antagonists, you know, all it works. Mike is a bot. I like your voice, thank you. Why are we bullying Mike? I feel like it's a badge of honor. You know, I feel like Mike should be honored to be an NPC. Like, wear the badge with pride. You know? Can you guys hear me laughing? I'm kidding. Mostly. Not really. Yeah, because Mike wouldn't leave Kendall alone. Which is so 4 feet tall. Like Mike Wazowski. How dare you? Kendall is like too cool to be an NPC. You don't need headphones for my subliminals. You can use like half a headphone too. Damn it! I was gonna make this a short live. It's like 2:30 a.m. None of y'all told me what the fuck. I'm so bad at short lives. Every time I'm like, it's gonna be a short live. It ends up being a long live. True. You tell him, Kendall. Time flies. For real. This is like a scam. Go to sleep. True. This is true. I know. I just love interacting with you guys. Even though it's like even though there's like a few annoying people in the universe, like overall, I love your subs and I get symptoms, but nothing happens from there though. Because you're focusing on symptoms. Doy. Doy, doy, doy. Staying up is amazing. Lower your voice, as in the volume, not the pitch. Silly geese. I don't use any other substance. I feel like I'm cheating. That is so cute and so concerning. Kind of. Yeah. You can use other subs. I feel like it's fine, you know. Kendall, do you support Turkey? What? Hype house, but not shit. True, true, true. I don't even the country or the food. It's hilarious. No, Mike. Kendall was plotting to overthrow Turkey on her free time. Damn. You're a hard question. Lucas was here earlier somewhere. Do you celebrate Thanksgiving? Nah. I don't like turkeys. They taste bad. My Giga had needs? Wow. Chicken instead. Yeah, but like, I just don't like Thanksgiving. I don't like the holiday. It's a bad holiday. It's like really terrible. It's so stupid. Thanks. Chandler? That was funny. That was funny. Eggs are such an odd concept. True. What do you do in Thanksgiving? I scowl and I glare at kids from my porch. I'm kidding. I would never do such a thing. I don't even have a porch. But if I had a porch and if I hated kids that much, I would definitely be glaring at kids from my porch. My channel name is like my last name and most of my desired realities. Basically, eat a lot of food. Yeah, and celebrate. I'm not even talking about it. Sobbing. Well, don't cry. Do family actually come over in Thanksgiving? People invite us over for Thanksgiving. Kids are so cute until they aren't. I know what you mean. But for me, they only stop being cute when I'm like super tired, and I'm like, I've like lost my patience, which is kind of hard because my first job was actually like daycare. I used to take care of kids for work. I was underpaid as hell, but it was my first job. You want to know the name of my spirit guides? Why? Are you trying to summon them or something? Want to write them a thank you note? I was a serious kid. That's so funny. Why? I mean, I used to chase fairies and stuff. I didn't know I was doing it, but I used to like give, I was like, oh, I should give this fairy a bowl of water. And I didn't know that I was like giving them an offering because I don't know, I was a kid. Like, who even taught me how to do that? Nobody. I was just like, you know. But, anyways, daycare workers are underpaid and underappreciated. That's why I quit. That's why I quit too. I was so underpaid. And it was just like I got no help, and it was like 30 kids um that I was taking care of, and I felt like they're so cute, but they were like bouncing off the fucking walls. And after like a few hours, it was just too much for one person. Even like two kids is too much for one person. Just say it out loud, bro. I don't like your name. To be honest, I don't really talk about. Okay, I talk about stuff with some of my family, but I've noticed that once I became more comfortable in my own beliefs and my own like values, it ended up reflecting onto them in one way or the other. It was just, funny. Message retracted. It's funny. Why would you do that? I was the co-director at 15 years old. Wow. Okay. I didn't even have like there was technically supposed to be somebody like helping me above me, but they were never there. Like they were always doing something else. And it was so weird. So it was essentially just me. And one I quit after this, but there's this one woman every day when their parents would come pick them up. Every day when their parents would come pick them up, I would she would literally see me put this kid's jacket on, give him his shoes, give him his backpack, walk him to the door. I would literally hand this child over to his mother. And then one day I caught this kid, let's call him Liam. I caught this kid named Liam, and he was like stealing Pokemon cards from the other kids because apparently they were bullying him. And I was like, okay, we need to sort this out. Like, okay, I'm sorry that you're getting bullied. You still can't steal from other people, blah, blah, blah. We resolved it. And I was telling his mom that maybe like it would be helpful if you were to follow up with your child on the things that like I've talked about because maybe he'll listen to you more. You're his mother. And she was like, who are you? And I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Who am I? I've literally been watching your kid every day for like almost a year now. What the hell? I was so freaking offended. I just quit after that. It was so weird. I was like, I don't have time for this. She didn't get offended. She just didn't know who I was. She was like, you're taking care of my kid? And I was like, yeah. $60? What the fuck? I felt so disrespected. Just like, she literally saw me face to face every single day. Like, what the hell is. I feel like it's just so weird. Like, why do you not even want to know, or why do you not pay attention to who's taking care of your child? I just felt so bad for the kid, but I also just like couldn't even do it anymore. And they gave the money to their friends. Wow, that's Robin Hood, I guess. Red. I respectfully demand a shifting story, please. Well, I deny your request and your demands. She doesn't even shut it down. Like she was like half paying attention to me. And then when she like finally tuned into the conversation, she was like, "You're taking care of my kid?" And I was like, "Is that the only thing you heard?" And there's just so many things wrong with it. It was just so like so strange, bro. Like such a weird woman. I was like, "Do you drive with that attention span? Because that is dangerous." You know? I don't know. Where did she think her kid was all that time? I That's what I'm saying. Like, did she not know who was taking care of her child? Like, did she not want to know? Did she not care to know? Did you ever get attached to any of the kids at daycare? Yes, there's this one little girl, and she used to call me her older sister because she didn't have an older sister, and she was like super attached to me, and obviously she was so cute. Like, honestly, I think even though the kids were like super exhausting, I did love like taking care of them. But you know, yeah. I don't know if it's gonna be identical, but if you want me to be identical, I suppose. There's actually a lot of people who like reverse adopt me. Like, would you go back just for her? I don't know. Maybe. Well, she probably had a baby. She disappeared. What's a reverse adopt? You know how when people adopt children, it's the opposite of that. When children adopt the parent or the sibling. That is reverse adoption, coined by me. That's just what I call it. You know, people like my friends slip up and they call me mom. Well, you know how when you call your teacher mom, sometimes like you slip up and you're like mom instead of teacher? It happens sometimes. I don't really do it, but other people do it. My friends call me mom on accident literally all the time. That has never happened to me. You're an NPC, Mike. You probably have like set dialogues to say during class. You have line selections. This is true. What's your mental age? I don't know. How does one determine the mental age of somebody? Hello. What is this mic slander? You're too late. It was a long time ago. Back in the day. Yeah, Mike is a funny NPC. Everyone here wants me. That is like the grossest thing you've ever said. Ew. Ugh. I'll have nightmares about that sentence. Random, but your voice sounds heavenly. Thank you. Literally, I should put you in timeout for that. For that sentence alone, I feel like you should literally like receive some sort of punishment. That has to be a violation of some law out in the universe. Like rule number 1. Yeah, someone reset Mike. Jesus. Why did you spell it with 2 L's? What did I walk in on and who is Mike? Mike is an NPC. His last name is Cap. His first name is Mike. He's evolving. He discovered emojis. He's 4 feet tall. Damn. Yeah. I know. He's getting more lines. Why? Oh my god. Yeah, he's jealous of Kendall because Kendall's the cool best friend. I'm resetting. How dare you say that, Dazzle? I feel like Mike just increased his experience and he's gaining levels. He's like unlocking more lines. Yeah. I always have like weird situations on my lives. Like I feel like he's crying behind the screen. Mike is bad? Thanks, yeah. I think that's a really like profound sentence. He's learning. He's gaining awareness. I know. Yeah, he knows. He can't even if he wanted to, I feel like he couldn't stray from an NPC name. He'll probably change it to like Mike is a dumb name. Wow. He's gonna pick Bill next. Yes, Bill or Jake. I cannot be roasted. Yeah, you know when you hit an NPC, they just have like a default reaction and then they go back to whatever activity they were assigned to. Like I feel like that's Mike. No, he's gonna pick Joe. He's gonna pick Joe. I feel like Mike would pick Joe as an alternative name. Or John, true. Do you accept crypto as paid request payment? I have never even thought about it, and I think no. Maybe Steve. I was trying to become American with the name Mike. That's even more NPC of you. Like, why would you do that? Why would anybody want to become American? Yeah, Steve is okay. What is even crypto? I swear to God. Oh my god, we could never unplug Mike. He has batteries. Shav, Mike. I'm dozing off heavy. How do you manage to stay up? Practice. A lot of people do, Kendall. Why did you say it like that? You're so serious. I feel like it makes sense that you were a serious child. You have a very solemn way of speaking. I find it really funny. He's wow, he's solar. He's solar powered. MEST as well. Mike's an odd word. Planet. Oh, you're correcting your typo. Do you have a Discord? I do. It's in my community tab. I'm typing with like one fucking hand right now. L Discord, somebody tried to rob my coins in there. Oh, my Discord? Yeah, I have a server full of robbers. Yeah, Dank Memer, like the old Dank Memer was like okay. But now it's just so stupid. I hate it. Actually, I moved all of my Dank money to my alt account, and I have like 36 million Dank coins in my other account, like my alt, and then my normal account, my main account has like nothing. I feel like I don't know. Do I have a million? I don't know. But my other account, I moved all my money to there because bitches kept trying to like bank rob me and random emote servers, and it was so fucking annoying. You're rich on Dank Memer? Yeah, I was a robber. I was like robbing Solar server and Ectopia's server back in the day. Like I was robbing them dry as revenge for certain things. Oh my god, Mike, what the hell are you even talking about? That is a proper pronunciation. POV. Solar server as in solar subs. Yes, it was a while back. Your voice is so beautiful. Thank you. I was a gambler. How are you now? Okay, now I'm tired. Wait, why did you do that though? Do what? Oh, don't ask me these things because I'm not gonna answer them. No. Did you just call me a woman? Smidge. Yeah, I'm sleeping too. Why are you all attacking me? Who's attacking Natalie? You were yoking? That's funny. Mike is my alpha? Well, that would be why. Slade is Sigma woman. Thanks, I think. When's your next live? Period. It's not like I have a schedule. Jesus fucking Christ. And during exactly, how could you say that during Pride Month? I'm late. What the, the party's over? What the fuck? Well, you missed like an almost 2 hours of everything. I love your voice. Thank you. Mike, you support NFTs? Why no one uses shifting to get knowledge? But we do, you just don't do it. I cheated on her. I'm putting you in timeout. Go to the corner. Wait, did it actually work? Oops, I did not mean to click that. Kendall, I accidentally put Mike in timeout. Kendall, I'm gay too. I just want to say that I love you guys. Tomato emoji is I don't know what that means. What is a tomato for? I'm sorry if that makes you want to. Natalie. Now, why would you say that? That's the shit we don't do. I'm shaking my head at the screen right now. Yeah. He's too male. Yeah, I get that. I know. Why would you say that? I don't understand. What strange specimens. Yeah, because you called Mike C your alpha. Like, you're living in your Wattpad moment. Do you like Dave? I don't. I don't. Okay, listen. I mix up all my Daves and Johns and Saturday night shows. So why? Why? Latinas? Why did you say that? Have you noticed that there's a subliminal for literally everything's? No, I haven't. Kidding. Stinky dingy dinky feet? Why? Why? What was going through your name? I can't believe you put a butterfly at the end of that name. Like, that is hilarious. Like, how dare you? Natalie, I'm putting you in timeout too. Are you trying to give me nightmares? Jesus. Slade, you know what? I'm gonna just call you. No, you won't just call me. That's a horrible nickname. How dare you? That out of all the nicknames you could have chosen, you chose that one. It sounds like you just stopped typing my name in the middle of it. Like, it doesn't even sound like a nickname. What the hell? You said that so confidently, and it's such a bad nickname. Like, what the what the heck? No one's ever even suggested that because it's so bad. Ever. What the hell? What the? It's like. There was no way. Oh, you're back from timeout? Hey, Mike. So funny. Call me Slade? The fuck? You can call me Slade or you can call me by my name. Who unmuted Mike? It's the timeout's only 5 minutes. This is so funny. I'm pinning it. I would never change my name to Slade like that. Please. Mike, you're a Redditor? Reddit is down right now? I don't know whether that's sad or funny. I feel like there's a love triangle going on. Like Natalie wants Mike. Mike wants Natalie. I mean, sorry. What the fuck? Okay. Slade never put me in timeout again. I'm doing it right now. So Natalie wants Mike. Mike wants Kendall. Who does Kendall want? Kendall's independent. You do. You want Kendall. Like, you would never. You want Kendall. Like, you don't want Natalie. You want Kendall. Exactly. First stage anger. First stage denial. NPCs cannot coexist. Actually, by definition, NPCs are literally made to coexist. I can't believe you actually checked whether Reddit is down. Sting, sting. I think we all want Kendall. Okay, now that is funny. Mike, how does it feel to be rejected by Kendall and then have the person who has a crush on you change their crush to Kendall? Like, that would be. Honestly, if I was in your position, I would literally be crying tears right now. I'm kidding. I would never cry over this. But like I feel like this just hits hard for an NPC. Text 777 for free therapy. But imagine imaging. Did you run out of like sentences to use? This is what happens when you run out of episode diamonds. You say shit like that. Mike has to watch an advertisement to unlock more words. No, Kendall has a cool lock screen. Sorry, I stuttered. I did. I resetted him like a few minutes ago. What? I feel like the cat profile picture is like your saving grace. Yeah, how dare you say that Kendall would have a motivational quote? Like, Kendall would have some cool. Your voice, thank you. You hate that cat? What is wrong with you? Like, why would you ever say that again? Like, you hate the cat? What the hell? Dude, somebody turned on the furry setting. I love dogs. I have a dog. Wear a mask and stay 6 feet. You have 4 dogs? I have a dog and a bird, Mike. Yeah, I'm pretty gay. I'm pretty gay too. What's your dog's name? My dog's name is Rambo. Your bird died? That's unfortunate. You have a snake? That's cool. What? I wonder what. You. This is mighty unfortunate, bro. I don't think Mike got the how to read typos update. Your cat died? What? Freezing cold, dehydration, and starvation? What the fuck did you do? That's gotta be like a crime somewhere. The I know, right? What ratio? He's stuck in Reddit. Wait, you're serious? What did you do to your pet? That's so concerning. I feel like that's on the homicidal triad or something. How did your bird how did your bird die of freezing cold, dehydration, and starvation? What did you do? Hi Slade, do you remember me? No? Thank you. But under what conditions would a bird die for like 3 Wait, am I supposed to remember you? Did you do something? I feel like that's kind of ominous. Like, I don't remember any positive comments from you. Squinting. Is Mike weird cool like you said earlier? No. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I don't remember. From the Discord? Oh. Oh. Slade, I hope you don't remember me. The fuck? Why? What did you do? Natalie, I'm gonna remember you. Forever. And ever. And I will remember love to have fun now. because yeah, that's a very Capricorn thing for you to say. When did your cat die, Natalie? Kendall, go to sleep. Wow, Mike, you really care about Kendall's rest. You really want Kendall to be well rested. That's so thoughtful of you.